We don't have to be just dive bar mermaids. We can be dive bar mermaids who reach out to the community, and we do events for children, because really the next generation is who needs to kind of be around and immerse in this culture of magical, beautiful, wonderful beings. My name is Andrea Renee. I am 27 years old, and I am a mermaid at the Dive Bar in Sacramento, California. I became interested in being a mermaid because one of my best friends works here at the bar. I just became fascinated with the fact that her job was to be a mermaid. And so I did a lot of research, and I started training on my own. I trained for 2 years before I felt confident enough to apply for the job at Dive Bar. I fell in love with being a mermaid at Dive Bar because it's such a unique experience. You can come down to the dive bar and see mermaids perform right in front of you every day, and that's certainly something that I would want to see after a hard day's work. There's definitely a ton of effort and training that goes into being a dive bar mermaid. I train nonstop, constantly, weekdays, weekends, just to be able to stay at the level of consistency that I need in my performance to make it look effortless. There's so much more that goes into it. It is very intense, and it actually is very dangerous what we do. And people don't really factor that in when they see a dive bar mermaid right in front of them. Well, when my legs grow back in my human life, I am a single mother to an almost 6-year-old. So that takes up most of my time, and I absolutely love it. I do work for another performance company as a children's entertainer, and that is absolutely magical in itself because I actually get to be a pixie. So I would say I'm very little human, a lot more magical in that sense. I do volunteer for events at UC Davis, the Comprehensive Cancer Center, and we go there and we visit children who are getting their treatment, and that to me just brightens up my whole world when I know that I get to go do that. The first time that I went to volunteer at UC Davis, I met this darling little girl. Her mother told me that she wasn't looking forward to really getting her treatment done. I introduced myself. Hi, I'm Mermaid Andrea, what's your name? And I started having a conversation with her about if she could have a mermaid tail, what would it look like? What would it be? And the whole time I'm talking to her, her smile is coming out a little bit more, and she's sitting up a little bit closer to me, and she's getting more immersed. A child and a mermaid are both magical creatures, so we kind of had this bond. It really does make my entire life to be able to spend those moments with those kids and just really connect with them one-on-one and let them know how special they are, because that could change their whole world, that could change their whole outlook, and to me, that is really so amazing to have that experience.